Hopefully we're good. Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hope we're well. Would you believe this time next week is Christmas Eve? Just to tell you how time is flying. But yeah, so we're nearly there at the episode 200 too, just to say. Another 10 episodes and we'll be pretty much there, and then we can talk about changing the name if people want to change it off these live streams. Give me a moment too, because I had an issue starting the live stream. So I just have to delete that because I was here for a minute. It's YouTube's issues, they just won't send notifications. So hopefully this will work this time. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Um, uh, why is there a comment? Hello. He's here. Hello. You can see me. I don't think in the last live stream. I don't know who this says. There's a comment. Oh, you're there. Sean, yeah, you in the other live stream. Yeah, no, see, it wasn't going out. It just wasn't like notifications wouldn't going out. So that's why we started the stream. If that makes any sense. So apologies for that. It just wasn't. Um, it just wasn't going out notifications and stuff. But I hope we're well, Sean. I hope we're well, Fiona, too. I hope we're keeping well on this lovely Wednesday. This time next week's Christmas Eve, just to say. So yeah, it's hard to believe, but there you go. So this time next week, it's Christmas Eve, and our video will be out. So yeah, so there you go. You're going to have a big new video coming out, probably by Tuesday next week, because it'll be already out by Wednesday, hopefully. Here's hoping, of course. We are doing very well, just to say in the recordings. I've literally been walking like a fucking horse this morning. No, not this morning, this evening, sorry, this morning. I've been walking like a horse since I got home from work. We're basically flying through things. We're basically going 900 miles an hour to get it done. So we're doing very well. Hello, Aaron. How are you keeping? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yeah, all is well. Not bad. We're getting there in terms of the video. So yeah, we'll be happy when the video's done, to be really honest. If you know what I'm talking about. Some people probably won't know what I'm talking about. But we're getting there, let's put it out. By this time next week, you know what I'm talking about. No. Anonymous. That's a bit anonymous there. But yeah. But we're going well on it, let's put it out. We made a good start on it. We're nearly there. Dun, dun. Good evening. So yeah, we'll not be long tonight, obviously, because I have to go back to my recordings. So we won't be here for too long tonight. We'll probably be only here for maybe 40 minutes, give or take, because I do have to go back to my recording, obviously. If we want to get it out by next week, I have to get bullet points down and stuff, because it's not just even the recording; it's your practicing and stuff, what to say, to a certain degree. Obviously, not script by script, but working it out, I suppose. What exactly to say here and what exactly to say there. So it does take all time. It does take a lot of time, like just practicing it and stuff, and just working it out and then recording it and taking out bits that you don't need and stuff. It takes a lot of time, but we are getting there. But any fun with any fun, and we're all looking forward to Christmas now because literally it's only a week away now. But we're near enough a week, so we're all looking forward to it. I think everybody will be just delighted when it's over because people have gone mad. Like literally, I was in work today. People have just gone mad, like buying stuff. Like people just fucking running around the place. Excuse my language, but they're literally just running around the place, like headless chickens, quite literally. So I think people will be delighted when it's over. Because people are just running around, and a lot of these people have like they literally have nothing. Like they're going nowhere, and they literally you think they were literally about to die, the way they were going on. Some people. Hello, Sisha. Good evening. How's our Wednesday going? But yeah, we'll talk about a few things. We'll give it a minute or two, and then we go into some stuff. We're not going too much to different things tonight, but we chat a bit because it is an awful lot of well, we won't be here for long, just to say, but yeah, we can chat a bit. My clan. Oh no, it's Assassin's Creed Valhalla again. Um, I don't know. Is the music good? The music good. James will probably come in here and give me a lecture. Oh yeah, we got a card today. Actually, we got a Christmas card. Um, where am I here? Sorry, this is. I don't. I probably shouldn't show it, um, but it's from Greenface. So that's his card. He sent me. I keep like mixing up what they can, but yeah, I got a card. It's a really nice card. So thank you, Greenface, for that. There, yeah. Just got it there. Your one's there anyway too. You can see yours, John. Just there. So it's just hard to keep. It's hard to keep because there's a lot of cards. There's a good few cards, and there's a small enough window. So yeah, yeah, it's Greenface. Yeah, yeah. But he's not here yet. He probably is doing something. But yeah, I said Tim McCord. When was it? Last week, I think, something like that. I can't remember exactly. To be totally honest, with all the recordings and stuff like that, I've kind of got Google Light. I'm kind of forgetting what I'm doing half the time. But not really in terms of the recordings, everything else, because there's that much to process and to say and all that to get done. Uh, it's quite insane. But yeah. So we have two cards from subscribers here. They're the two there. The others from our neighbours and stuff like that. They're not like from the people. That's not. And then of course from my old teacher in secondary school. Old teacher. You know, you get them saying not old. Yeah. If she is watching, you know. Not in that kind of way, but geez, we're not there yet. Geez, you'll probably see him Saturday. We'll be here Saturday anyway. I don't know about next Wednesday. We'll see how we go. We probably will be here for a while next Wednesday. Here's hoping, of course, if everything's finished for the video, we'll be definitely here. If not, then it's just going to be like a stampede to try and get it done. Yeah, you know, yeah. There's the elephant in the room. So there you go. It's not as big compared to that one. You know, like look at the size of it. But the only reason why, because I end up banging my chair off this. Like the plan is to move the big picture up a bit more, a small bit more. You can move it up a small bit more, like up a bit more. Oh no, don't go there. You know, but to move it up a small bit more, like the big huge one, the massive one. So that's the idea when the room gets painted. But we're going to make it a small bit bigger. That's only kind of a temporary thing. It's going to be a small bit bigger. It'll probably be from there to there. So a small bit bigger. It won't be the size of that one. That one is massive. Like it is literally massive. I don't think people appreciate how massive it is. Like it is like huge. It's like a shrine. Oh no, we're not going there now. Like fighting it. Oh no, that's hate speech. But I have something to show you. There's people what to say. Yeah, I better not show it to you yet. You just have to behave before you get it. Like children. I will update you just when I'm here, actually, because I probably end up forgetting about it. But so far, what I work out with the recording so far, obviously there's hours, like this, literally, one chapter was 40-something minutes, right, recording. And we basically cut a lot of it. We went with Silas and cut it. And it's down to 28 minutes. So pretty much there's a lot of it being cut out too. So at the moment in time, the video is 2 hours, 53 minutes. And we're not finished yet. So it's going to be 4 hours. Like Beforehand, it was 3 hours away. My phone. That's it's very optimistic, but yeah, it's going to be 4 hours. Like, not a hope it's going to be done within 3 hours. So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to a 4 hour video or 5 hour video, because that's the way it's going. Unfortunately, this time. Um, but yeah, so yeah, what do you think about this? I know it's not the biggest photo, but I think it's good. It done the trick. It should be a bit bigger. I do want to make it a small bit bigger, like just a small bit, not much more bigger. But the idea, as I said, to move the big one up. Like the thing was, the thing about it is, like we did think about making it the size of this one. That's not going to happen because, be totally honest, it's too iconic. I talked to a few people about maybe making it the size that we're replacing the big one with this one, but I think it's too iconic to move now at this stage. I have to kind of stay there. I don't think we can change it. We maybe can change the picture of it, not to that one, but to some other one. But I don't think it's too iconic to move. If that makes sense. It's just far too iconic at this stage to move. Hello, Greenface. I got your card. Thanks very much for your card. I appreciate it, and of course the kind words in there too. Thank you very much. Of course, where am I? Sorry, I didn't know which part of where I was facing. There it is. There. Don't know, you probably can see it. Yeah, nice sparrow on it from the bottom. Really nice Christmas card. I'd love to be able to move it up, but I have no space. You see, and then obviously for behind me, I only have space for the tea and stuff. But thank you very much, Green Face. But yeah, no, it is a good. What time Saturday? Which are you talking about? The live stream Saturday? Or are you talking about the recording? Or which? Sorry, sorry. There's that much going on. So, anonymous agent, no. But yeah, but yeah. So it's not as big as I want it to be. So hopefully we will make it when the wall gets painted, because that paint is going to be demolished if he doesn't paint the room, because pretty much I was talking from the other day, and I have insurances now. This time it's like quite literally insurances that I literally will go to his house and I literally make him come and do it. I know that sounds very sus, but yeah, I literally will come to his house and I take the paint off him if he doesn't come. So he has to kind of come at the end of January at the beginning for the live stream you're talking about. It'd be probably the same time. Yeah, Saturday. Usually, probably say 6:30 or 6:00. Popular chat. If that's what you're talking about. See, there's just too much going on at the moment. But yeah. So there you go. It is like draft by the one up. Like it is draft by the one. Like that picture above just drafts it all. I know we keep reference, but looking at like here, like when you're looking at it here, like it's just drafts by like the other photo. Move up bit. Like it is literally draft by the other one. But yeah. But do you want to see the other thing? So, do you want to see the other thing? Because I do have something else to show now. Now, you have to behave now. Do you promise to behave? We don't have to get Helen McAtee on the phone, do we? So, are we going to behave if I show you this? And like the teacher telling you he's going to behave. But yeah. Like it's nothing crazy, Like we're not winning the lotto or anything, unfortunately. Sadly too. Oh, but us cabin people have too much money anyway. Allegedly, of course. In the game, of course, too. We actually have to go back to that police simulator game. We probably will. Like, we'll be here Saturday, and we'll probably be here like quite literally Wednesday. Austin Powers, I don't know. But yeah. So yeah. So we got a present in the post. Like a present, an actual present, like not actual present, but you know what I'm saying. It wasn't the bomb, let's put that way. So that's at least the positive thing, because if it was a bomb, I wouldn't be here at the moment. But yeah, long story short, yeah. So I basically have got a limited edition of Santa Mountain book. So this was a basically given out to journalists and stuff, as you can see here, like a pre like where's the camera to you? Keep those. I don't know if you can see that. Advanced reader's copy, like pretty much. This is what was given out to journalists and stuff for the reviews and stuff. Like it's a bit different than the only one. It's a bit different background and stuff. But yeah, that's what I got basically, an advanced reader's copy. Now I was offered, as I say, I said it before, I was offered uh, back in October, the end of October, to get a copy, one of these, for review and stuff if I wanted to do it, because it was given out to journalists and stuff, and particularly journalists, newspaper journalists and some magazines and stuff. So yeah, I got it. So yeah, so I have another copy of Santa Mountain's book. So it is kind of like that, advanced reader's copy. There we go. So this is literally a limited edition version of Santa Mountain's book. So at this point, I might just start collecting them all. It's like Pokemon Go. I literally have 3 versions of it. Like literally 3. Like literally, look at this. Like look at this. At this stage, I'm going to have to get the German version, the French version. We're going to get all the versions. We're going to collect them all. But like, look at this now. Like literally 3 versions of it. Like that's insane. I don't think there's anybody who really had 3 versions of it. But yeah, so I want to just thank the people who sent this to me. I just want to thank them because I didn't have to pay for this. They sent it to me, so thank you. Cavan people straight away didn't have to pay for this. This is great. But no, I appreciate it because this is a limited edition. Like this, you can't get them. So with that, like it is a fancy reader's copy. Like this was published before the other ones. These were for journalists and stuff, for reviews and stuff. So there you go. Richard Spot now, this one. But yeah. Also, I don't know. Let me see. I have something else to show you actually too. So much going on at the moment. But back on the music. But yeah. So there we go. Pogchat. Hopefully this wasn't Hillary Clinton's like book and stuff, just to say. Because it did come from the United States. It was given to a journalist in the United States. And I got it because they done the review and stuff and they didn't want it. So it was sent back to the publisher and the publisher gave it to me pretty much. So there you go. Very nice of them. So literally 3 books. But yeah, there's something else actually too. Just give me a moment to find it. Wait, don't blame me. Don't blame me for which. How much? It was totally free. Totally free. Like I was offered it. Like as I said, I was offered it in October to make a review on it and stuff for social media and stuff. But I got it for nothing. Because basically they give it to me as a gift. Like it wasn't Santa Man, it was the publisher of the book, and they wanted to give it to me. So, particularly for being such a big fan of Santa Man, they decided, yeah, he deserves it. So. Where am I now? Sorry, give me a moment. Where the fuck am I? Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, I'll show you this. Give me a moment. Just make sure that this is the right thing. Yeah. So, I hope Assassin doesn't mind me showing this. I presume not. I'm not giving anything away, hopefully. You'll be able to see my screen. I hope you can. Just double check. Yeah, you can see my screen. You can see my screen catches. Give me a 5x5. Just so you see, just so I know you can see it. 5x5. Yeah, 5x5. Thank you, Ketos. No, we're not finished. But yeah, so Marcus, so you know him as Assassin. You often see him in the chat here. He done the great thing. He read out about Santa Mountain's book. So I appreciate that, Assassin. I don't know if he's here at the moment, but I appreciate him going out and buying Santa Mountain's book. We should get more like him in this chat. Just hint, hint, wink, wink. Maybe you should consider getting this book for Christmas. Wink, 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 wink. Very subtle hints. But yeah, no, I do appreciate it. Because yeah. So yeah, there you go. At least somebody's listening to me, thankfully. But just thought I'd show that. If you do buy the book, please do send me a screenshot or message or something, a photo. Dustin the talkie. We need Dustin. Hello, Tony. Good evening. How are we keeping? But if anybody does get the book, please do send me a photo and stuff if you could. But I do encourage you to get, like, literally there were a few I'm writing up. Like, there were a few that's being done about the book at the moment. I would appreciate it if you do go out and buy the book, or even watch them a few too. Totally. No, 5x5, isn't it? Yeah, it's 5x5 Gran Torino. I used to say, yeah, it's 5x5, isn't it? Not 4x4. No, it's yeah, it's 5x5. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, it is a 5x5. Yeah, I was questioning myself there for a second. I was told it was spreading disinformation, misinformation. We couldn't do that. Whatever. No, I knew it was white. 100%. Yeah, I seen that actually the other day. Yeah. Somebody said it to me the other day about it. Now, obviously, I didn't get time the last few days. This was quite literally been hectic. Yeah, it's like from carpentry and stuff. But there you go. So yeah, that's it. Pretty much. That's pretty much the majority of stuff that's happened since the last few days. Yeah, like in measuring and stuff, you can do that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say in terms of that stuff. We just kind of chill. I think we just chill. I was going to go and start chatting about different things, but I think we just chill because we'll be only here for another 20 minutes anyway. Because I have to go back to my recording, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah. Are you ready for Christmas? I'd be ready for this review to be done. If I don't get this review done, there's no Christmas. Christmas is cancelled. Let's put that in. Yeah, but pretty much, I've got pretty much what I wanted for people. I'm happy enough. Let's put that. The good thing about it, have everything that there's no more cards being sent out and stuff. I've them all sent, and have everything I needed to do done pretty much. So, yeah, pretty much. Apart from this review, when I get this review done, then it's happy sailing for a day or two. He's not happy with it. How will you like you call it, like, what do you mean? Like some kind of link, what do you call it, thing? Oh, with the dog. Don't worry, the dog. Forget about it. Yeah, so we just chill out. I was going to go and talk about stuff, but we just chill. Because pretty much since I came home, I really didn't have a cup of tea or anything. I kind of just been constantly recording and writing stuff down and different things. Where was my book though? I probably shouldn't joke, it's spoils some and stuff. So, but we have a lot of stuff. We're on to the part about the scandals now, just to say too. So that's going to be about 2 hours long, just discussing the scandals. So yeah, you look forward to that one. Like quite literally 2 hours long. Like that's how long that one's going to take. Um, you know. Um, but yeah, this is definitely the longest video I ever did. Um, Give me a moment, so I just looking for this. Um, Two parties. Jesus, you're popular. Um, um, a damn nightmare. Um, the Tower 2026 is still coming. Like it's still coming, but it's a tower how quick it's coming. Like that's what I'm trying to say. It's still coming. Yeah. But alright. But yeah. But yeah, is there any questions or anything about anything? Just ask. Because we'll probably be gone in another 10 minutes or so. Because I do have to get back to my recording, unfortunately. Any questions or anything you want to discuss? To be totally honest, I'm a bit tired. To be totally honest, it is. That's why I'm not saying too much. It's pretty much last night too was up, like writing bullet points for today's recordings and stuff. So it is tiring. I don't know. As I said in the message to you, she would have told me if there was anything planned. Between now and I suppose whenever mid probably mid March stuff. But she didn't say anything to me. Even though Ireland was discussed and stuff, we did discuss about Ireland and stuff. Yeah, Easton should, but there's been nothing discussed. Like she would have said it to me if she was invited. But see, that's why I'm saying to people to buy the book, in a way too, because say if she got a lot of sales, like not saying selling Sana, but I was just saying a book. Oh yeah, we're not even getting into him tonight, Sean, because I probably will have an aneurysm going on about it. But some other day we get into it and we chat about the whole lot of it. But yeah, we should be gone for long ago. Let's put it that way. But we're not getting into that because it'd be literally an hour long. But yeah, he's some fucker. I know. Excuse my language, but that's what he is. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying about buying her book. That's why I keep on about buying a book to everybody. Because the more books that she sells, let's put that way. Oh yeah, but we're not. We'll get into it another night when I have a bit more energy. See, with these recordings, I'm kind of a bit tired. You know what I'm saying? And God knows what I could say. But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying about Easton's. Like, say for example, loads of people bought. Say there was 1,000 books bought in Easton's of Sandra Mowan's book. They'd be more likely to say, yeah, Sandra Mowan should probably come over here and do a book signing thing. That's why I keep arguing with people to buy our book. Because the more people who buy your book, the more likely that is to happen. But what I'm trying to say is there's nothing in the foreseeable future. Because pretty much, I'm not going to say what Sana Mowen exactly said. It wouldn't be fair to say what she exactly said to me. But she pretty much for what was said. Yeah, and the former Lord Mayor, just to say too, um, that it wasn't in the foreseeable future. Let's put it that way. That's what pretty much she said. But I'm not going to go into specifics. But that's what she said. If there's a book fair or something, that maybe. But that was beginning of November. Pretty much nothing so far. So as far as I can gather to, there's nothing. But she would have said to me about it. Belgile. Just double check actually. So here. So I'm just investigating now. What the fuck? Yeah, pretty much that sums it up. Yeah. Like we'll get into all the details at some point. It's just it's a lot to go through tonight. But I talked about it before. I said about it many times before. Let me just double check to make sure. What the fuck? I was just checking. No, I tell you what, I was just checking now. Do you know the summit I went to, the Pendulum Summit last January? I was just checking to see what's the style with that? Because no, I tell you because I probably remember when I went up to the thing in Dublin last January. Like she only it was only kind of confirmed in November that Santa Mountain was going to the one in Dublin, like that fete in Dublin. But there's been no confirmation of her coming back to it. She's not speaking out there as far as I'm getting. But I presume not, because she is in the United States. In the 17th of January, yeah. In Richmond in the United States of America. So I presume she'd be over there for a few days. It's still possible she could come back because this Friday, the January the 23rd. But I don't think so. Mm. But yeah. But of course, just to say, if I don't hear about these like events, if she's coming to a book signing, do let me know. But most likely, in fairness, uh, no, not in Margaret. No, she's in Richmond. Like in where is Richmond? Richmond's in North Carolina. Isn't it? Used to be the capital of the Confederacy. No, it is Southern Carolina. Where is Richmond? I know. That in Florida. Richmond is um, USA, United States. Yeah, Virginia. Sorry. Uh, yeah, Virginia. Like the capital of the Confederacy. That used to be back in the day. Yeah, Virginia in the United States of America, not in Cavan. Yeah, Virginia in the United States of America. Um, I don't know about any other events as far as I'm getting. That's the only one I know that she's going to at the moment, like in January. She does have one at the London Business Conference in October next year. She is going to that. But there's nothing on the book. I think now she's spending a lot of time with her daughter coming up to Christmas. So there's nothing pretty much now within the next month, anyway. But I don't know about afterwards. I'm not sure about afterwards. But most likely, but I'll just say to people, do keep a listen out in case I do, in case we're all blind and deaf. Yeah, the real Virginia. Yeah, but Virginia, like, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to off the United States to have Donald Trump look at my fucking social media platform because I might think it's a bit sus. That's what I, and especially some things I've said about Israel. I might not get into America if they hold what I said about in some cases about Israel. Thou shalt not question Israel. But that's pretty much number one priority for the United States. But what I'm trying to say is, as far as I know, she's not coming at the moment, and going by what she said to me, like literally in person, I don't think there's anything yet. But of course, if you keep buying her book, I'm saying to people, if you buy her book, nudge, nudge, wink, 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 maybe Easons will have her over for a book signing and stuff. They should, like, if they actually are any good Easons, they probably should. Even though I didn't buy any books with them yet, so just to say. But do like even Easons, or hopefully, or even some book festival. Is there actually any big book festivals coming up? Like, does anybody here? Is anybody here a book node? I hate using that word, but is there any book festivals coming up like in Dublin or in Cork? Like, it'd be more Dublin than Cork or Belfast, maybe. Oh, I think I know. I think straight away I kind of know what's going to happen here. So hear me out. Hear me out here. I just looked up about book festivals. So hear me out. This is probably possible. The Dublin Book Festival is in November 2026. I don't have a date. But that's probably likely. I think it's probably very likely she could go to that one, at the Dublin Book Festival. Something tells me very strongly that could be it. But I could be wrong. Obviously, it's far too away yet to say. But yeah, I keep an eye on it. That's more likely what she go. Yeah, but not the Dalkey. Like, she's not going to go to Dalkey now. Like, it'd be Dublin or Cork Book Fest. Like, it'd be a big book festival. Like the Tampuy. She went to the one in Tampuy. Like, she's not going to come to the book festival. I don't think so. Maybe she would. Maybe she'd surprise me. But I don't think so. But she could. Don't get me wrong. But yeah. Yeah, but I'm not. That's not confirmed now. But I'm just saying what maybe it would be. If she was likely to go to any of them, or be invited to any, maybe. But see, this is the thing we could get. If they're any good, you take the wood. But yeah, let's be fair. So keep buying her books, yeah, but do make sure to buy a book because it probably only happens when people buy her book. Like the more people that's interested, the more people that buys the book in the shop. Take for example, if you went into Cavan Town, so take for example, if a Cavan person went in and bought the book now, and then another Cavan person went in and bought the book, and then another Cavan person went in and bought the book. Say if there was 100 books sold in Cavan, or 1,000 books, people like, yeah, Santa Mountain is pretty popular. Um, you know, yeah, we're not going to do that, but no, but no, it'd be more likely she would go to the one in Dublin. Oh, Belfast more likely, but I don't know about Northern Ireland. I don't think she's never been to Northern Ireland. She's only been to the island of Ireland once, and that was only for about 5 minutes. She come over and over. I've already literally have already 3 copies. Like I already paid for one, but Cavan people. Actually, that's a lie. No, the finished one that got signed, yeah, the ticket included that, so I paid for the book basically. But as far as I know, there's nothing yet. Could be, but it more likely be Dublin. Something weirdly tells me about Dublin, and I can't say that for certain, but something tells me for some reason. Something like I just have that feeling in my bones for some reason. Particularly because it's in November, which could be happen. Because if it was in January or February, we wouldn't know now if she was going to. Well, I would know for one, I know. But yeah, they probably would tell me. Like there's people over there that know her that I know, and they would tell me when she's going to. Well, she is coming or what's the story? Be totally. Then we're wall to wall with her books. Oh no, we're not going that far. But no, I do like as I say, if you like the review and stuff like that, pretty much just to get people to buy the book in a way too. Like that's what a review is all about. But no, that's not confirmed now. Like that's not confirmed. I'm just taking a shot into the dark. That'd be more likely probably that because if it was in any time like in the next few months, we would know. I would know about it already. So I could be wrong, but we can annoy the Dublin maybe book brigade, the book festival, and make them kind of get up to come over. We could drive them mad. We could start a campaign. Get Santa to the book festival. Start a petition. I don't think we'll go that far now, but yeah, no, they should. If they're any good, and they're actually what a really good book that's an international claim. They should hit her up. But I'm just taking a shot in the dark. That's not confirmed now. We're just presuming because if it was, say, in February, we would probably know by now. But yeah, we'll stay for another 10 minutes, and that's pretty much it for tonight because I have to go back to my recordings. Record more of this book. Like I tell you how far I am into the thing. So did I show you this earlier on? Probably didn't. But yeah, we're into the scandals. The scandals, very scandalous, and that's page 185. So we're getting very good. So we're basically in the last 3 days, we have basically covered all that. In the last 3 days, like we're not everything. I'm not going word for word just to say. It's what needs to be covered, I suppose. Let's put out. It is a good book. It's a good book. But yes, the scandals one is going to be about 3 hours long, just to say. Like that alone. But we're getting there. It's an awful lot. Like I've covered a good bit. Like look at that. That's how much I've covered. Like not word for word, not every sentence has been covered, but just what is the most important thing to know, I suppose. Like obviously I'm not just reading the whole book out loud and stuff. Like there's a lot of things I've skipped, like in some regards, just for time, just because it take 9 billion years to get there. Something a little different. I'm going to rob the bank for Christmas. Um, Belgile. Doing a Christmas card thing tonight. A Christmas card. Maybe. Turn off this angel because not you can't really see it. So. Yeah, it is. How many pages is it again? But it is a long enough book. Like, not that long. There's longer books, of course. But no, sorry, give me a moment. 241, I'll give or take, and then obviously the acknowledgements and stuff. Um, but even just like only before I got like only before I went over to Finland that time, I got time to read it. If that makes sense, to read a good lot of it because it was 3 hours back and 3 hours there. Yeah, no bother, Sasha. Thank you, appreciate you. I'll chat to you again Saturday. Um, but yeah. But you can always read it again. Like you can read bits and bobs. Yeah, it is. But there's bigger books, But yeah, but it is a good book. Like it's really, it's a bestseller. Like it is literally a bestseller. Like it's very well received. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I think we might leave it there. It's with Saoirse going too. Everything's collapsing. Everything is collapsed. The West has fallen. But no, I think we leave it there for seriousness because I have to actually go back to recording. Though this thing can never be done. Like I'll be here until 90. So, but yeah, so yeah, well, pretty much nearly 3 hours into the recording. Yeah, we hope anyway that'll be done before Wednesday next week. But anyway, thank you everyone. I appreciate just being here. And of course, do make sure to buy Hope in Action. Remember about the courage to lead. Of course, not sponsored. Or maybe it is sponsored. At this stage, it's hard to know. But yeah, make sure to get your Christmas present now. So yeah, thank you everyone. I appreciate you. We chat again Saturday. As I say, the review will probably be out maybe Tuesday. Don't know what time Tuesday, but we see. But anyway, thank you everyone. I appreciate it and enjoy the rest of the night. Goodbye.